me fix the camera right here. Welcome to the Den of Yakub, where you actually get to hear some real talk, something that's real. Right now, I want to talk to this generation or whoever may be listening about saving the world. How could you save the world? Right now, if somebody told you that you was about to die, what would you do? How would you live your life? Right now I'm telling you that although I'm sitting here with these sunglasses on, this chain and this chain around my neck, I may look like I'm a rapper or, I'm hip-hoppish. Don't judge me by what you see. That's what's wrong with the world. We're too easily deceived. There is something going on that could cost billions of lives on this planet. You have the situation with Russia and the Ukraine situation over there, and the Western powers like the European Union and the United States. People want to put sanctions on the Russians, but the Russians have allies too, China, and I'm not telling who else, but just Russia and China alone can bring 1 billion troops to a war. Understand that. And they also have technology, and a lot of their technology is very, very advanced. Don't believe because we live in America that we are the land of the most advanced technology. No, there is technology all over the world we don't know nothing about. You have a situation not just with the war that could turn into World War III, but you got an economic situation at hand. The poverty level is going up. People are really not eating no more. The state don't want to give food stamps like talking about it. The pressure is on the poor people. The rich people are putting the pressure on the poor people. Racism is another thing that is going to be eradicated because the struggle is crossing all color lines. There are a lot of people here in America, a lot of different races of people, a lot of different cultures who've been living in peace and harmony for a long time. Now, if the American experiment has shown that multicultural, multi-religious, multi-colored people can live on one land under one government and enjoy life, you're going to have the vices of crime as long as you got poverty, as long as you got poor people that not really having adequate living. Their quality of living is not upright. That's the economical catastrophe of people not having nothing to eat. You're talking about crime. You will have an extreme crime rate. Racism, evidence speaks for itself. Barack Obama made president. Yes, he's a what we call a colored president, but he had a lot of white, rich, powerful supporters, as well as blacks. You got rappers who are white rappers. This guy called MGK, white guy who have black people that looks up to him as an artist, a rap artist. You know what I'm saying? Then you got white folks that do the same thing. He's versatile. He do rock music and he's a good rapper or hip hop artist. You have so many different people who get into the media and become successful. People don't look at the color of their skin no more. So racism is about to be out the window. You got generations all over the world, young generations, whether they're in Syria, Ukraine, Israel, Africa, Europe, London, Britain, Australia, all around the world, China, Japan. You have a young generation that is screaming out loud. And this young generation has the power to change the world. You have the power to save the world because we need you. If not, the powers that be will declare World War III. There will be nuclear war. Do you understand the implications of nuclear war? Nuclear war means most of us on this planet won't be here because we can't survive. in a radioactive environment. We have the power, the knowledge, and the technology to stop all of this madness that's going on. We can eradicate the poverty. We can change the living conditions of many people around the world if we stand up and stop allowing ourselves to be haters, hating on the next human being. We are all human beings. We all have to live on this planet in harmony. There's no such thing as no racial superior race supposed to be on the earth running the earth. We are not that type of planet. We are a planet of diversity. The only way we're going to flourish on this planet is if we stay according to how nature made us to be. Diverse, live in harmony and peace, and share our resources. Stop trying to buy up all the gas and petroleum around the world, big governments. I understand that population creates what you call a supply and demand. You know, people begin to want. The more people you have in your country, the more they consume. They consume because they don't know the value of anything. They're humans. They're going to be glutton. They don't have nothing to put their desires in check. I advocate a little socialism because I understand that the human desire or the human being has to have checkpoints. There has to be checkpoints. You can never bring anything into focus unless you got it within the crosshairs. It's just like a sniper. If you're trying to bring something into focus and you got something, you know, you're trying to hit, you got this nice buck out here, you a sniper, you're trying to kill this deer. You know what I'm saying? Before you kill that deer, you got to make sure that that deer is in focus. You got to make sure that it's in the crosshairs of that scope you got. Same way with life. You know what I'm saying? We got to make sure that everything is checked and balanced. You know what I'm saying? It got to be checked and balanced. In order for us to bring economical stability to all nations, each and every individual has a limit, should have a limit on what they can consume. Because you have to share the resources. And the only way you can share is through a form of socialism. I'm not saying that it got to be socialism, because any government, any economic system can be made corrupt. Don't believe that one economic system is better than the other, because long as human beings control it, it always will be corrupt. Young people, your duty is not to play video games. There's a video game called Call of Duty. Right now, this is your Call of Duty. It is on this generation to stand up and make sure that the planet we live on don't be destroyed by those of us who are prideful, power hungry, and greedy. Those of us on this planet who are in power, who really don't have the best interest of this planet in their minds. They are greedy for power and corporate prestige. They only see a profit at the cost of many lives. Quit just sitting home thinking that you can't do. You can get your own business. Learn. If you got to learn off the internet, learn. Information is power. And if there's nothing else I can tell you, I can only tell you that. Information is power. But with power comes great responsibility. Can you handle that? This is your call to duty, Generation X. We don't want no nuclear wars. Number one. We want an economic system that is fair. We want an economic system that has a nice quality of living to it, to where anybody can actually get in and enjoy and benefit profit. We need checks on free enterprise, because people who have free enterprise are very selfish. They don't like to donate to the cause of the environment around them. We make excuses. I'm not giving my money to those people who don't work. They're welfare recipients. I earn mine, they can earn theirs. And you know something? You're right. You didn't have to say it with that type of attitude. Just like you earned yours, they're supposed to be able to earn theirs too. But you still got to give money for the benefit of the whole race. It's not you can't use those opinions to stop yourself from being a help to the human race. It is not about who have and who don't. Let's not be divided. We are all human beings. We have to live on this planet together, so we have to find a balance. And the only way we find that balance is that we work together. And those of us who think that we are too poor to have a voice, you are never too poor to have a voice. As long as you are a living body, you are worth a whole lot on this planet. You have a voice, and you must voice it. You must voice it. I don't care how much money you got, you have a voice. The same voice that the pro-homeless man got. Your voice is no louder than his. We have a responsibility, a call to duty, to save Earth. And to bring Earth under one umbrella, and that's to believe in the absolute God. Not no makeshift gods that was passed down and taught to be God and all that. I'm talking about the real absolute God, the creator of love, the creator of everything you see, all the beauty, all the grandeur, the souls, the creator of all. And if all is not in love, then it's not of the creator, and then it's not real. But the world would have you think it is. They would have you think that the war is real. They would have you think that the pain, they would have you think that the fire, the hell and brimstone is so real. I'm telling you, there is peace. There is peace, undoubtedly peace, once we stand up. Once we begin to understand that our voices will be heard. Don't matter how much money you got. Don't care if you sleep in the cardboard box on the street. As long as you're a citizen of the republic, of the land on which you live on, you have a voice. And if people don't want to hear your voice, you have a right to make them hear your voice. Call of Duty. Save the world. Yakub Dumbler, I'm out. I hope y'all get the message. Because we really need y'all out here. All y'all. All these gangbangers and all that. Hey, it takes a general to put a plan together, partner. I'm going to leave you with that. It takes a general to put a plan together.